Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth. This is The Joyful Sojourn, and in today's video, I am sharing with you a few things pertaining to Go Wild. This is the planner conference, the party planner conference that this year is being hosted in Dallas, Texas, which is great for me because I live in Austin. So I'm driving up and attending with my family. And this is the second time I'm going to the Go Wild conference. The first time was in 2022 in Anaheim, California, Planaheim. I was 8 weeks pregnant, and only a few people in the circle that I was hanging out with that weekend knew. And I wasn't able to go to DC last year because Esther was 6 months old and I just couldn't leave her. So I'm excited to go back again this year. And depending on how it goes, this might be my last Go Wild. It is a very expensive weekend, and for me, it's all about just connecting with other people. And, you know, there might be some better ways to do that don't cost me $2,000 or $3,000. So we'll see. I am really excited about the Chicago Planner Conference. That might be more at my speed. There's more kind of make and take breakout sessions that would be of interest to me where I could learn some things. And I'm interested in attending that, which is in November this year. So I don't know. It might be the Chicago Planner Conference for me moving forward, but we'll see how this trip goes. I will be sure to post a post-mortem video when I get back from the Dallas trip. And of course, I will show all of the swag that I received on the trip. I do have down in the description box all of my Go Wild related videos from the Anaheim trip. So I think I did a Q&A video. I did a swag video. There might be a third one. I'm not sure, but I will link all of my previous videos down below if you'd like to learn more about the Go Wild conference. Let's get into it. I'm just going to share a couple of things today. And then, let's just get into it. So my first year at Go Wild in Anaheim, when you checked in, you picked up your badge, a t-shirt, and a tote bag. And starting last year, they started mailing out badge boxes. And so this is the second year they've done a badge box. It's my first year receiving a badge box. And this is really cool. I think it's a good way to get people pumped up about the conference. The only thing that kind of sucks about it is what if you forget your badge at home? They're mailing them out in advance. And, if you forget it, I'm sure they have a backup plan, but I feel like it could be kind of a big inconvenience, but really fun to get this in the mail to get you hyped up. It's a nice box. It's really cute. It looks like a book, so I'm sure people are going to start collecting these boxes. It's a really nice box. I could see using it for, freebies that you get or contact cards. It's got a nice kind of magnetic closure. Let's take a look at my badge box. I did already open it, but it comes with kind of an overview of the event. A welcome from Kristen from Christiane Design. She's one of the sponsors. We've got a really broad overview of the schedule. There's a full PDF itinerary that's available on the Facebook page. There's a private Facebook group where anyone who has a ticket can join that group. And it's just, to be honest, is really overwhelming. I mean, there's chatter all day, every day, but that's where they post official information about the event. That's kind of cute. Little kind of map looking thing. Let's see what's on the back. Some pro tips. There's going to be an app soon. So that's during the conference. During the conference, you can follow along in the app. And, health information. I like that they say that nursing mothers are welcome. Appreciate that. Not nursing, but I do appreciate the moms out there doing their thing. So that is the first item in this box. And then we have a postcard from Post Secret. So I guess this was, Post Secret was there last year. And I'll just say what's different about Go Wild from what I hear about the Chicago Planner Conference is that, and I felt this to be true the first year I went, it feels like 2 days of motivational speaking versus learning things. And Post Secret is basically a project where you kind of share a secret. It can be positive or negative, but you kind of get these kind of feelings out. You get a secret out, and it looks like they're encouraging us to participate in this project. I wonder how it's going to play out on stage with the speaker with Post Secret. I'm not sure. This is probably not something I'm going to participate in because I don't know where my secret's going. I think it's meant to be kind of cathartic to get something out, but that's kind of a fun thing if you want to participate. Here is my badge, Elizabeth Jorgensen. I had to mail or email them in January asking them to update my handle, so I'm very happy to see that's on there. Let me grab this is my badge from Anaheim. I kind of like it better. It's easier to read. But of course the font is updated for the like Dallas, Go Out Dallas font. But I really loved the sunset vibes on this one. But here's the SoCal versus the Dallas. And then the back of the badge. I don't know what this code's going to get me to. I guess you guys will find out. Maybe the schedule. I'm going to add my QR code for my Instagram account right here. So I can just, while I'm wearing this badge, flip it over and people can scan it and learn more about me. We'll get to contact cards in a minute, kind of related to that. So here is my badge. Let's see what else we got. Really got to make sure I don't lose this because I feel like that's just something that I would do is lose my badge. Okay, so we've got some washi tape. This is Once More with Love. I remember getting a lot of washi tape like this with kind of the Coffee Monster Co. type little guys on it, and like Simply Gilded tape, stuff like that. And I just don't use washi like this, so I'll probably re-gift this, or I mean, maybe I'll take it to the conference and give it away. But that's a really cute little washi with some gold foil. We have a pin. Very excited for this. I don't think I had a Go Wild SoCal pin, so I'm excited to see this in here. It's a nice, looks like an enamel pin, and people will put a bunch of pins on their lanyards. I did that the first year. My lanyard got kind of heavy around my neck, so I'm not sure I'm going to do that this year. So I'll just maybe add this to last year's lanyard and then put it on this year's when I get back from the conference. But really cool that they included that in here. We have another pin. It says Wild in Dallas. These are great too to just wear on your like lapel or on your shirt, because if you're going around and doing other things in Dallas over the course of the weekend during the afternoon breaks, people will be able to identify you and know that you're part of that conference. On the flip side, if you don't want to be seen and you need a break because you're overwhelmed with all of the people, the 2,000 people, maybe don't wear this pin and go into hiding. I might have to do that. We'll see. Next, we have a bracelet that says Wild in Dallas. Should we take a look at this? Let's open this up. This is from the Sticker Party, one of the sponsors. Well, that's cute. I have massive wrists. So, like, I mean, yeah, I probably won't wear this, but really fun. A lot of people make these for swaps. Swaps are just little gifts that people will give to the people that they meet. So good way to break the ice, you know, chat with the people that you're standing in line with. So I know a lot of people are making these bracelets. So if you like collecting things from your trips, you will not be short of Dallas themed goodies like this. Okay, so I already opened this up. Let me try to collect these back up. Hold on a second. We're going to backtrack. So, Love Posh is one of the sponsors, and there was a cute envelope. I wonder, where did I put the envelope? Okay, well, you're not going to get the true first impressions here, because I did already... Did I recycle it? No, it's got to be here somewhere. Well, we're going to go ahead and open this up. So Love Posh is one of the sponsors. And so there was a really pretty floral envelope in this box. And this was all of the items from Love Posh. So the first was this In My Wild Era metal washi tape cutter. I don't use these things for cutting my washi because y'all know I rips my washi. But I just think this is adorable. I think it's really cute. It's a nice metal. You could use it as a stencil if you want to. I might just end up taping this into my journal just as a keepsake, but that's a really nice item to include in here. We've got a few vinyl, got some florals, a y'all with some boots, a Wild at Heart card, which can be exchanged for a little goodie bag, little swag bag at the Live Love Posh pop-up in my Wild era vinyl. And then just a postcard, memory keeping postcard. Excuse me. That's my elbow, you guys. I'm not tooting on camera. This is the Live Love Posh card. So there's going to be a pop-up shop, which I'll just say, unlike what I've heard about the Chicago Planner Conference, where there's a room and like you can be a vendor, like a vendor shop, like small shop vendor shopping experience. Go Wild does not have that. They have an open space on registration day with like maybe 5 big brands, big companies that have like displays and freebies. And I think one place for Anaheim had like a catalog you can look at, but it's not really meant for shopping. But it looks like Live Love Posh will have an opportunity to give you an opportunity to purchase some stuff. So that is cool. I wish that there was a way to do like a vendor shop. I would probably spend too much money, but it would be so much fun going into a room and seeing all of these small shops that I purchase from, like seeing their stuff in person. If there was a vendor fair, oh my gosh, that would be amazing. But Go Wild does not have that, but very interesting that Live Love Posh will be selling some stuff. So those were the things from Live Love Posh. Then we have a Simply Gilded Dallas deco sheet. So these are stickers. And Simply Gilded, I think, is located in Dallas, in the Dallas area. So maybe that's why she's participating with this. Then we have a bunch of stickers from Pipsticks. Tons and tons of stickers. So we've got fuzzy platform shoes, tacos, karaoke, glasses, and these are fuzzy too. Grateful gratitude stickers, and little itty bitty rainbows. Those are really cute. So we have all of these Pipstick stickers. We've got a Zebra Sarasa pen in a Go Wild color. And when I first opened this box, this was attached to the Post Secret card like this. So got that. We have a Wild and Bright vinyl. And then the last item in here, which I may or may not use, I'm leaning towards taking it just in case, but this is a conference journal. And I don't remember these being available the first year I went. So let me get all this stuff back inside the box and then give you a quick little look at this item because I think it's pretty cool. The journal that I'm taking with me is big. It's a B5, B5, way bigger and thicker than this. So I was thinking this could be fun for basically keeping all of my notes, and then I would transfer them over to my journal in the long term. But let's take a look. So it's from Plum Paper, and it's a conference journal specifically for, I'm jumping over the coupons, specifically for Go Wild. So you can do some reflection or planning. We've got to-do lists and notes, travel detail information, packing list. Oh, and this is kind of cool. It's color-coded. Pack for trip departure, pack for return trip. So you can make sure what you take with you, make sure you bring it back. That's actually a really nice feature there. We've got places to eat and drink, sights to see, places to shop. Day by day, you've got the schedule, favorite part of the day, most grateful moment, your mood. Did you stay hydrated? So we've got the days. Speaker and workshop notes. That's really handy. This is what I'm thinking. Because this is so small, it might be nice to just write in this. But we'll see. Because I really do want everything in my journal. This is something that would have been nice mailed out earlier. Because I think a lot of us maybe wouldn't have gone to such great lengths to... build our own journals. I don't know. That's just me though. Let's see. Spending ledger. This is nice. That's actually really smart. Kind of budget related. And then we have coloring pages. So that is the conference journal that came in the badge box. I really like that they did the badge box, but it is dangerous, you guys, like mailing out everybody's badges. I'm sure they have a backup plan, but you know so many people are going to forget their badges. And then they're going to show up on registration day and be like, can you check me in without my badge? Okay, so that was the badge box. What do we want to do next? Let's talk about contact cards, business cards, and like Tablemate gift type things. So I wanted to share with you guys, this was my Go Wild contact card. Loved it so much, still love it so much, and I have a bunch left over, but my handle stuff is incorrect. So Jojo was so sweet and made me a new contact card for this year. So this is this year's contact card, and these are very common swaps because they have your contact information, and then these are usable stickers. And so, you know, you keep a stack of them in your fanny pack or whatever you're carrying. And then as you meet people, you can just kind of pass out your contact card. I love these. If you are going to a planner conference, definitely get them from Jojo's Pretty Paper Shop. Yeah, I like, oh, this is probably my favorite, but again, the information is no good anymore. So, but these are the contact cards. These are what I am essentially swapping. I think most people will have like 100 small items either made like this or like bracelets or whatever, about 100 to pass out, even though there's about, I don't know, 1,800 people going to this conference. But I think I have 30 of these this year because I forgot to give them away the first year. I'm not very good with swaps. And so I do have a little stash of these that I will be giving away. I also, for the first time ever, have a business card. So I'm taking these to give away to people I want to collaborate with, maybe brands or businesses that I'd like to work with, you know, removing myself from the traditional workforce so I can have more time with Esther. Doesn't mean that I don't want to still work in some way. And so, you know, I want to keep growing and collaborating with companies with the Joyful Sojourn. And so created this business card. It is the first business card in my whole life that has not been a pre-made template from my employer. I designed this myself. So we've got the Joyful Sojourn on the front and then my contact information on the back. And I just love it. I designed it in Canva, and I actually printed through Canva as well. I made 50 of these, so I'm going to hand these out. I think the people that I meet, other planners I meet, will get the contact cards with the stickers because I think people care about the stickers. And then, again, these are going to be saved for people that actually want to build a business relationship with. So I'm excited for those. Let's talk about Tablemate gifts. I'm still working on this, okay? I'm still working on what's going to go in this bag. But let's talk about Tablemate gifts for a second. On the first day of the conference, first of all, no seats are assigned. So on the first day of the conference, you can go in and sit anywhere you want, and the tables are decked out by sponsors. These are businesses that are sponsoring a table, and the tables are decked out with goodies from their brand. And so the first day, you're getting a ton of brand items at your table. The second day, all of the tables are cleared. You sit where you want again. And you might not be sitting at the same table. You might not be sitting with all the same people, but the table is clear. And on that second day, on the Saturday, people will often bring items to give to everybody at their table. It is not a requirement, but certainly there is some societal expectation, I think, even if people say, oh, your gift is your presence. Yes, I believe that. But there's a lot of chatter about Tablemate gifts. And so I don't know, I guess I feel like it's something that has become part of the culture. And so I do like to participate. I like giving gifts. It's fun, but it is not expected. And I think one of the cool things about the first year on that second day was there was so much chatter and gifts going around the table that I actually don't know who gave a gift and who didn't, because it was just so chaotic, for lack of a better word. So if you cannot afford to bring a gift because you already spent way too much money on the ticket, or gift giving, it just really isn't your thing, absolutely don't bring a gift and don't let anybody pressure you to bring one. I think it's perfectly fine to not bring a gift, even though you might see on Facebook that a lot of people are bringing gifts. I think that you could easily go under the radar and there's no shame in not participating. But I like to participate. So this year I'm still working on adding items to this, but I just got, basically what I try to do is think about things that I really like and gift those. And I try to do it on a budget. So when I'm looking at items, whether it's Amazon or Sam's or Costco, I'm looking for things that come in 10 or more, so that I can just buy one pack and then distribute it amongst the bag. So I got a pack of, there's like a 10 pack of these clear plastic bags. Here's the other thing is I never know if people are gonna throw stuff away. So I'm not gonna spend a lot of money on really nice like pen pouches if y'all don't want a pen pouch, or you already have a pen pouch, or you don't like the color. So I just got these clear pouches that can be good for toiletries or whatever. Fairly affordable on Amazon, buying them in bulk. And then I've just started populating them with goodies. So I did go to a little souvenir shop in town to get a little postcard of Austin. A lot of people will make their own swaps, or if they're from an interesting place, or let's say they're international and there's like a chocolate that's really like well known in their region, maybe they'll bring 9 chocolates to give to each person. So it is nice that it's nice to receive gifts from people that are from unique places and then seeing a representation of them in the gift they bring. So I did grab an Austin, Texas, got a represent postcard. There's a lip balm in here. There are, I had to include my favorite white inked pen, of course. I have a metal Sharpie S Gel. I love these pens. This is the metal version, so it's nicely weighted. This is a tool pen in that like Go Wild pattern. Hold on a second, gotta check the time. Okay, a ruler, because y'all know I like kind of doing my own spread, so I thought a metal ruler would be nice. There is a contact card, of course, and a little notebook from Target. And I just thought that would be a cute kind of throw it in your purse little notebook. I'm going to add probably maybe gum, granola bars, fruit snacks, something like that. Edible things in here, because the Saturday session is from like 8 to 2. There is a little snack break, but that's a really late lunch for a lot of us. And so it is always nice to receive snacks from your table mates so that, you know, you can munch during the session. So this is kind of a teaser of where I'm going with my table mate gifts. And I'll throw a couple more items in here that will be more surprises in case you happen to be sitting at my table. But that is the table mate gift situation. Okay, let's talk about the planner itself. Oh my gosh, this tape is everywhere, you guys. So I went back and forth several times thinking about what I wanted to do as like a Go Wild memory keeper journal planner situation. And I was going to go with a discbound. I know Kelva Plan had a special discbound journal, and 2 years ago, Happy Planner had special covers for Go Wild. But I ultimately decided to go with an Archer and Olive B5 notebook, because that doesn't look like Go Wild on the outside, because I wanted this to be for memory keeping. And I love the embroidery on this, and I just couldn't think of another like use for it. And I wanted to use it. And I have some other nice embroidered and like velvety, that's Sadie, sorry, other notebooks from Archer and Olive that I'll use for Esther. But this one, I just was like, I want this to be like my memory keeper. So it is big and thick. And so depending on how, what bag I use and how much I want to carry, I will either have this in my bag so I can take notes during the sessions, or I will take this and then I'll transfer information from this back into this. And the idea being this is going to be like my planner memory keeper. Let me make sure y'all can see this. So we're going to do a quick little flip through. And then I do have several pages I still need to set up for Go Wild. I will probably do them via Reels over on Instagram, just because a lot of the pages I've already done, I've done on my own, like sitting in my living room. And I really enjoyed not talking through them. So that's probably what I will do. But let's take a look at my Go Wild journal so far. I did not have this back in 2022. And so I need to back plan or back memory keep for the Anaheim trip. So you're going to see a bunch of blank pages. But here is my kind of welcome page. And then this is like the Go Wild intro. And let me just show you the sticker books that I used for Go Wild this year. I have the Go Wild Dallas Mojo Jojo Plans book. I have this one from DC, which I didn't go to, but Amber ended up having an extra one and she sent this to me. And so a lot of like these cherry blossom flowers, a lot of some of the filler decor is actually from the DC trip, because the Go Wild colors for the most part are very similar every year. Here is the Go Wild one from Love Posh that I purchased this year. But the biggest difference is that 2 years ago and this year, there was more of like a sunset colorway. So there was more yellow and orange getting into the purple and blue. The DC one really didn't have that yellow orange like sunset vibe. It was more of the purples and blues. So I'm kind of throwing this in as an accessory sticker book just to use up the stickers. The fonts are also different, but it is kind of nice that for the most part, every year there is kind of a similar vibe to it. So if you have previous year's sticker books, you could probably still use them in future years. So are you guys ready? So this is the start of the Planaheim pages that I have so much I need to do for, but I used Planathing's letters, alphabet stickers here for Planaheim and speakers. If you stay in a hotel room at the hotel of the conference and it's in the block of spots for the conference, you get a like commemorative key card for your room. And so I just taped it down for SoCal. Then this little Dutch door situation is the plans for, or the itinerary for the conference back in Anaheim. So I printed it out much smaller. So I just have this little situation here. And then here were the speakers for Anaheim. And I printed this on sticker paper, not good sticker paper, but like label paper, and it's already kind of starting to fade out. So I'll have to think of a better way to do this in the future. But we have the speakers, and then Alicia Silverstone was the keynote. And then I have not populated any of these pages, but this is where I'm going to do some memory keeping, which is mostly at this point going to be pictures of the people that I met and from the different events. I'm just going to populate all of this. And then we get to Go Wild Dallas and put a little kind of tag thing here for 2024. All of the deco stickers at this point are going to be Live, Love, Posh, and then the functional stuff is going to be from Mojo Jojo Plans. This I had so much fun making. Let me make sure you can see it all. It's loud, you guys, but this is meant to be a memory keeper, kind of scrappy in style. I've got printouts from my email confirming my ticket, get a little sample ticket. And then these are all stickers from the Live Love Posh sticker book. And then I threw in some chunks of grid washi. So my confirmation, and then I have another Dutch door situation with the speakers and Martha up at the top. She is the keynote speaker on the first day. And I just love kind of mixing the cowgirl vibes with these florals. I just think it's so much fun. And then when we flip this over, I have not populated this yet, but this is where I'm going to put the itinerary. And it will either be the printout of the PDF like I did in Anaheim here, or maybe I can narrow it down, put it here, and then maybe my plans for those 3 days. I'm not sure, but I pre-decorated this while hanging out with my family in the living room, and I had so much fun. So some of this creative stuff, it's just more fun to do on my own for my own creative outlet. So I didn't film it. I'm sorry, guys. But I just love all the layers of like scrap stickers with the florals, with the grid washi. I just think it looks cool. So then we transition over to my budget, my prep list, and my packing list. And what I liked about the Live, Love, Posh sticker book is, I wonder if we can actually see this. She's got a couple pages. She's got a lot of deco stickers, but they're all like different styles. So there's this aesthetic with like the pastels and these florals. And then there's like the animal print. And then a lot of pages I've already pulled out. And then there's like this aesthetic. And then there's this aesthetic. And then there's like this aesthetic. And I thought it would be fun. This is why I went with a journal versus disc bound, like I think most people do, because you can pull the pages in and out. I went with this because I wanted the 2 pages to be a complete like layout with no discs down the center. And so when I was looking at her sticker book and seeing, oh, like there's collections, I wanted each spread to be that collection. So, and yet it's all still Go Wild Dallas. So like there's this look, and then you flip over here and it's like all the pastels. So this giant budget sticker was in the Live, Love, Posh sticker book, and I might have to rework it a little bit, but I really do want to see how much money I spent. I will link down below all of my Go Wild videos from Anaheim. And I did talk a little bit about finances and like, is it worth it? I've already talked about all of that. So check out those videos down in the description box. But I do want to track this a little bit better this year. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the receipts to see, you know, basically since I got these all at different times, I'm gonna have to add all of this up and see how much I spent. Roomie gifts. I am going with Josh and Esther, and we have our room. But I do have a small group of girls that, oh my goodness, I think that stopped recording because my alarm went off. So I need to get going pretty quickly. That means it's time to pick up Esther. But let me wrap this up. I do have honorary roomies. And so since I'm not getting the full conference experience by having roommates, we have a small group of people that are kind of treating each other like roommates, meaning we have a small group chat where we can talk about all of our prep for the event or for the weekend. And I do have a little goodie that I want to give to each of them. So I'm kind of prepping that. I want to make sure I log that as well. My packing list. So down here, I made these little tabs, I guess you could say, for each day. And my plan is, so it says day 1 outfit. My plan is to write down what I'm going to wear each day down here. It's just a fun way to do it. This is totally excess and completely unnecessary, but it's fun, and this will be fun to look back on. On the back of day 3's outfit, I do have Plan Jammies. So what I'm going to do is write down what I want to wear each day. So each tab is a day. And then once I've written down my plans for what I'm going to wear each day, I will populate my packing list. It's much easier for me to do this and to not overpack if I really just think long and hard about what am I actually going to wear and then only pack that. So I'm going to populate these guys, and then I will add them to my packing list. So there's several pages I still need to set up. But this page is going to be, or this spread is going to be my weekly layout for the week of what? April 15th? April 15th. So I kind of penciled in a little bit what layout I want. I kind of went back and forth between like a Hobonichi week style where I have all the days here and then lists here versus a vertical. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to create an Instagram reel assembling this, putting pen down, and that's going to be my planner for the week. So basically everything related to Go Wild and my life, I'm going to have here in this planner versus my other one. That way, when I look back, maybe as I plan for future years, I look back on this one, I can see what did my week look like? What were things I was thinking about? What was on my brain dump list? And it's going to be incorporated into my Go Wild journal. And then I have tons of space that I still need to keep moving on. I know a lot of people will do like llamas I want to meet, people I want to meet list. They will do maybe a page per speaker if they want to take notes on the speaker. I haven't figured out how I want to lay this out, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do that over Instagram or if I'm just going to do it in my own time like I did these ones. It's definitely easier to do this fun stuff just sitting in my living room. After Esther's gone to bed and Josh and I are still up, it's kind of fun to just sit at a TV tray and do some of this stuff. So that is a look inside my my planner / journal / memory keeper. And I know that this is not Go Wild looking, but I just think it's really nice. And I'm happy to have gone with an Archer and Olive journal versus a disc bound, just because I like the journaling element of it. I just think it looks nice, and having the bigger pages gives me more room for pictures. So we'll see how this works out for me. And if I end up taking a bag that really doesn't do well with this size, then I will just jump over to this guy and maybe take notes here and then transfer them over here. I'm not sure. I guess I could also cut this up and glue it down into here. But already, I mean, it's starting to, because I've been doing so many different cuts and adding so many stickers, it's starting to thicken up. So I'm not sure if I want to add more pages here. But anyways, that is, I think, everything, you guys. For now, we are a couple weeks out from Go Wild. I feel like I'm super behind. But actually, now that I'm looking over everything, I've got the basics down for this. I've got the start of my Tablemate gifts. I have my contact card ready to go. I've got my business cards ready to go. I have my badge. Now I just got to figure out how I'm going to keep Josh and Esther entertained while not being with them. I think that's probably what I'm the most curious about, is like how is Josh going to do at the hotel with an 18-month-old for basically 3 days without my help. We'll see. At least he can, he can come to the conference room and I can jump out. Maybe I'll have to sit in the back. I'm not sure. But that is all I have for you guys today. If you want to follow my journey with Go Wild, make sure you're following me over on Instagram. My handle is The Joyful Sojourn. I will also post a reel setting up my weekly spread for Go Wild Week. That will be over on my Instagram. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I will have more like after the trip videos. I will definitely do a swag video, and that may or may not be the same as me just kind of chatting about my Go Wild experience. So if you want to see those videos, make sure that you are subscribed. And I do plan with me videos, I do haul videos, I do flip through videos, all kinds of things. So if you want to be here for the journey, then please consider subscribing. All right, friends, God bless you. God bless you and keep you. Do something creative today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Sadie. She just sneezed. Okay, bye, guys.